And we're at our last time to see the spooky levels. And this is one of the most bizarre cutscene tracks I've ever heard in a video game, but you can't hear it.
A ghost. This reminds me of Pyramid Cave.
Wow, this place sure is spooky, but not as spooky as Pumpkin Hill.
It's funny, too, because Heroes does have lines like this. We have
Yeah, but I like
mushrooms
them in
on
Heroes.
my island, but not this big.
Okay, you see, that's much better than that. I wish we had the time stones.
That it is significantly better because it's a relevant reference. Because talking about Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2 in a green forest is not actually relevant. But
Dude, when we record Sonic Generations, we should record the updated version immediately after.
Oh God.
Because then, not only do we get to rate them immediately after original Generations, we're also going to be heavily fatigued on Generations.
It'll be awful. You're
Yes.
engineering the worst possible scenario for a commentary.
Yes.
Actually, it might be the best since it's Sonic. We can probably ramble our way through that. You mean without
Hey,
the
we
time
are-
stones?
Hey, this is our 4th time running through this set of levels, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's still peak. Sonic Heroes is the best.
Yeah.
I don't even say that as a joke. Sonic Heroes has become one of my favorite 3D Sonic games. If not my favorite. I think it's better than both the adventure games, at least. For me. I know it's a tough thing, especially for Sonic Adventure 2 for me, because I'm like overly nostalgic for Sonic Adventure 2. It's not even close. That's like the Sonic game that I spent the most time in my childhood playing. So it's like hard for me to compare it, but just comparing this game to my modern tastes for Sonic games versus Sonic Adventure 2, this game just matches my modern tastes a little bit better.
Yeah. It's hard for me to put this at my favorite just because Unleashed exists.
Well, yeah, Unleashed is your Sonic Adventure 2 for me. Like, what Sonic Adventure 2 is for me, Unleashed is for you, is what I'm saying. Which is totally fair. I did play a ton of Unleashed as a kid. It was just, I was bad at video games as a kid, so I could never beat it. I mean, I could never beat Heroes as a kid either, but I was able to get further into Heroes. And I had more, like, if I got stuck on a team, I could switch to a different one and play more that way, so.
Well, it's interesting because my guess is that, like, Adventure to you for the longest time is, like, what the baseline of what a Sonic game should be, right?
Yeah, that's for the longest time I was like, that's basically like a classic Sonic game in 3D. And that's what I want. But it really isn't.
And that's Unleashed for me.
Oh, you're fine. You just landed back in the courtyard.
I was hoping I would land where I needed to go. Was not so lucky.
I love this section because you can, like, the walls of the courtyard there, you can walk on, and there are, like, hidden goodies on as well. I just love how the stages are put together in this. Whee!
Yeah. This...
Like,
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
the 4th time we're saying it, but this level is so dang cool.
I know. Like, I'm sure we talked about it a little bit, but even like the architecture and stuff, like how the pillars are, they have those like weird cube things in the middle of them, and just the like little skeletons and the textures and everything. It's just all awesome. I love how this stage looks. So imaginative.
That's why I will forever miss Kazuyuki Hoshino as the art director.
It's so crazy to me
because for as much as I love how this game looks, somehow they got even better with Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, that game's art style is so good.
Yeah, for me, like I would love to see like a more classic styled game. Well, this game kind of is that. So, you know what? I'm comfortable with saying that this is like the peak era of art styles for Sonic for me. Disregarding like Secret Rings and Black Knight because that was a different person. And those are like the actual like best looking Sonic games in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we still have that art director around. It's just they worked on Frontiers, and that game doesn't look nearly as interesting as Secret Rings or Black Knight. So
yeah, all the art directors are still around, which is hilarious. Both Kazuyuki Hoshino and Sachiko Kawamura are all still around.
I also miss from the classic days Yasuhara, who did like the level design and shit for the classic games.
He was effectively the director.
Yeah, pretty much. He did a lot of work on those games.
Yeah. Like for as big as Naka is, he's probably the one who gets a little shafted on some of the credits.
Yeah, because you always when you think of classic Sonic, you think of Naoto Oshima designed the character and Sonic Team made, or Yuji Naka made the gameplay, but Yasuhara was like a huge part of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's worked on a Sonic game. You'd probably know better.
No, I think he left. No, he left Sega after the third game.
Yeah.
Which was when he trained Iizuka to be his successor.
And that's how we got Sonic Adventure. Clearly, Yasuhara didn't teach Iizuka very well. Because Iizuka, the whole design of Sonic Adventure
got put in a terrible spot where he had to work with early 3D, but he was still probably given the time and budget of a 2D game.
That's true.
And he also just wanted to make his own mark on the series. He didn't want to make what the classics were.
Yeah, he always wanted to make a Sonic game that he would like, and he's an RPG guy, which is why Sonic Adventure was originally going to be an RPG.
Yeah.
I think he's probably very happy with Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah.
That kind of fits the vibe of Sonic Adventure, how it was made and everything.
I do wish we could have gotten like the dream Iizuka game, but the closest that's going to be is like Adventure 2.
Yeah, he kind of...
That one, he knew a bit more of what he was doing, had a solid idea. Obviously, it's still jank and all that good stuff, but...
Well, the dream Iizuka game is obviously Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. No.
I think he's very proud of that
Funny enough, that also
game.
would have been the dream Shiro Maekawa game. But Shiro Maekawa did not write that game.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so inconsistent.
For how polished and everything Shadow the Hedgehog is, I feel like Iizuka was very proud of it. And he must have been very sad when it reviewed poorly.
Yeah. It's such a shame.
I feel like a lot of, like, even like Kishimoto and stuff was probably really upset with how Lost World was received and everything.
Yeah.
Because like Lost World is a very polished game. They put a ton of effort into that game, only for it to just not be received poorly or not be received well. You know.
I was terrified there.
And like you can have a game. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into a game. It could be received like the worst thing ever made.
Yeah.
So it's always a risk. And it's like, especially in the Sonic fandom, if you make something that doesn't play like a Sonic game, guess what? You're going to have people complaining about it. So even though Sonic games have always, since the 3D era started, Sonic games have always been diverse. So I think most of the hate for Lost World is art style and writing, more than people are willing to admit.
Mm-hmm. I love this ending area for Team Dark.
Yeah.
So cool.
Upside down, looking up at the moon.
Yeah, when you open the door, you can just see a light behind it leading into the mansion.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
That's just something I really don't think we can really get nowadays with Sonic games, because they don't make new levels anymore. So they don't have like the creative process of like, oh, how would this level lead into the next or whatever. They just kind of they just kind of are like, okay, these are levels that Sonic runs through, and they service the gameplay and nothing more. They don't really put thought into the art behind it. And the only time we do get thought put into the art behind it is when it's like a Generation style game, where they have to, because the original game had that thought behind it. I'm sorry I'm complaining a lot in this part. I want to say I have a lot of hope for the next Sonic game, but I'm also like at the point where I'm like, well, it's Sonic Team. They could absolutely just make something nobody asked for. So.
Yeah, I'll just stay silent.
It's hard for me to stay silent. This is like the thing I'm most passionate about is Sonic, so. Those guys were like, oh, nothing's happening behind us. If we don't move, maybe he will forget us.
It's Omega. Omega must destroy all.
You thought you could get away from me?
You fools.
Make sure you put a robot filter on my voice there.
Yes. I know. You know I'll do that. Oh.
Yeah.
You can get some insane air with that post-homing attack jump.
I love the homing attack in this game. I don't know what it is. It just feels the most satisfying out of the adventure games for me.
It's the best blended of the adventure games with some good tracking. For Shadow would have been the same, but Shadow's just really slow and useless.
Yeah, I don't know why they made the homing attack extremely slow in Shadow the Hedgehog. I feel like it's literally just because they wanted to... It goes all the way back to them having those really high-quality, overly smooth animations in that game. Because they have to...
That hurts to balance the guns.
Yeah. That makes sense. But I'm just like... I'm thinking of the homing attack in Shadow the Hedgehog, and it has this really slow curling animation. Shadow curls into a ball. It takes him like 3 seconds to curl into a ball, versus this game where it's instant. So, I don't know. Shadow the Hedgehog's funny. Whee! You did that rail very smooth.
I don't know why, but I had a really good run on this level.
I think you just gotta have more confidence in your play.
Maybe. This is my first time going through it, and I am about 8 hours into Sonic Heroes at this point.
True. Too bad you won't retain this skill by the next time you play.
The gloves are off. Enjoy the song while it lasts. It's the last time you'll ever hear it.
Don't worry, I got like 7 minutes left to hear it.
That is unfortunately true.
Nah, it's a lot of time. I'm happy. Oh yeah, F
Always
this guy.
save Team Blast for these guys. Every time.
I love that one ring because it just jump scares you with one of the pumpkin dudes.
Yeah, I think I showed it off earlier, so I wasn't gonna bother there.
See, I would have done
the chain guns on Omega are useless.
They are. They're awful.
The
See,
level 2 do some absurd damage though.
Level 2 for Omega is an objective downgrade. Actually, I think level 2 for most of the characters is a downgrade, because being able to do the like full attack power, annihilate charge, annihilate charge, annihilate charge without having that finisher is nice.
Yeah.
But then you get like the shitty finisher with level 2.
There we go.
You just had to get a little bit closer.
I'm struggling. I love the walls in this section. And we get the cool cave.
I love the aesthetics. I love when
water now.
I love when Sonic stages have a progression in their level theme. It goes back to what I was talking about them putting more thought behind it than just, this is a level that has this theme.
I don't know if you ever noticed, but you can see robots standing there, like, in the cave off the rail. I don't know if you can get to them from the bobsled, but they are there. And that's
they put them there as bait for the hard mission. For the A rank. They're just like, yeah, come over here, there's more robots. And then you just die.
Oh, you can't stand on there?
No, I think you can't. You would be able to stand on it. But I don't think that you'd be able to make it back.
You can't get back on the rail?
I don't think so. They're pretty far off. Well, actually, I guess if you're flight formation. I'm not thinking about that for some reason.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Every time I'm on that that specific rail, it's just all right. Let it ride itself out, and then course correct when it's done.
If you get on the very far right at the start of it, you will just go left, right, left, right, left,
you in the center.
and then you'll end up in the center. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you can break these.
Why?
Well, I know you can, obviously, because I've played this game before. Crazy armor. I just find it like it's one of those things where you don't expect to be able to break them because in previous games they are indestructible. You can break them anywhere in the game, not just that specific one. But why would you? I don't know.
These ones, and one of the rare times, these challenges are easier on Team Dark than Team Sonic. Because I feel like platforming challenges are gonna be harder than the combat challenges, no matter what.
Yeah, because sometimes like you swear you're timing your homing attack perfectly or whatever, and Sonic just air dashes and you miss.
Yeah. Here though, it's easy.
Yeah.
The Omega one's a little tricky. It's if you're not using your Team Blast.
Use
if you're
your
not
Team
using
Blast.
your Team Blast, then well, why you? I question your ability to play the game.
Use the Team Blast.
Oh.
Oh, Omega, go back.
There you go. And then, even if you don't use the Team Blast,
It's just it's not like the one with the helmet or anything.
yeah, you're probably level 30 by this point. You can just do a single attack string and he will die.
Yeah.
And then you get the ultimate reward.
Beautiful vista.
Our last time seeing it.
Until we inevitably do this game again.
Yeah, in like a decade.
You say that. But we're already...
Yeah, in like 2 years, we'll just be sitting there and like, hey, so you want to do Heroes again? I'm like, yeah.
Let's just go through the adventure games again. Oh my god, my voice is dead. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay? You need some water? He needs some milk.
I need some milk. I just had phlegm in my throat.
What do you think, Omega?
I think
That's like the
we
only
should
time you
use
ever
the
get to
time
see Shadow
stones.
written like that. Shut up. Stop with the time stones.
If we utilize the time stones from Little Planet on Sonic CD, the video game released for the Sega CD, an attachment made for the Sega Genesis. That would be... They should add powers for Omega like that are just like Sega-style console attachments. And give them like different personalities. This is E32X. My AI companion.
Oh, I got lucky. He was about to kill me.
Just Team Blast.
No, because then you get the Golden Turtles next.
It's so slow.
It's gonna be it's gonna be slower if I do use it.
You're so slow.
Do you want more heroes or not?
Faster.
You were just
See,
possessed by
if
me
you
today,
got
apparently.
level 3 Shadow before this point, then you could have used your Team Blast.
I'm sorry, I don't have control over the RNG.
Well, if you Team Blasted, you probably would have had a higher chance of it happening. Just saying.
Well, now I'm trying to like avoid Omega so I can get him leveled up.
Flamethrowers.
Really effective. This is stupidly high damage. I thought I could like power through it. No. These guys heal like just enough.
If you're level
Or
3,
tower.
you definitely can.
Level 3, yes. But, you know, what were we just talking about?
You did just do 18 damage to him in one hit. Just press B. Or, yeah. Yeah, it cancels the thing.
I know how it works. I was just going to get the thing since
I'm also acting like we're playing this live. We're definitely not.
Yeah, we are. What are you talking about? Immersion.
I always want to play this these bosses for score, but score is useless in these. I like seeing how many perfect combos I can get.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a big
Makes me
guy.
wish
Team
there was more
Blast.
consistent.
Team Blast.
But
It's
there
too
might
late.
be a helmet.
I like how we don't know the names of them.
Egg pawns. That's all I know. Then wizards, big guy, hammer bros, or something like that. And helmets.
Hammer
I don't know.
Bros.
Then there's also the bird guys who appear.
This reminds me of the Hammer Bros from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
You mean Super Mario Bros. T?
True.
It's the only canon Mario.
They're basically like the Raditz of that series. The first strong enemy you fight.
Yes. And they kill you mercilessly.
Yeah. And then you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man, I wish the creator.
I can't say I was expecting that one.
I wish the creator of Super Mario Brothers Z wasn't a bad person.
I don't know if they're still working on it or not.
I would imagine not. They got DMCA'd when they were doing the remake, so. But that's also because they had a Patreon for it, so.
Yeah.
Well, it also, it's like, I blame, like, media outlets that, like, cover game news and stuff, because it's always like, oh, this is a really popular series going on YouTube right now. So it puts it on Nintendo's radar.
Yeah, and then they also like to report, and you can support him here.
It's like literally every time that happens, it's like they cover AM2R. AM2R gets DMCA'd. They covered new Super Mario Bros. Z remake. That gets DMCA'd. Oh no, there's a helmet. Whatever will you do? You'll build Team Blast in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I ain't fighting him.
That's why I'm saying just use your Team Blast. You can build it really quickly.
Easy.
Those were the easy ones.
Exactly, like I said, Doctor. That was 5 minutes, dude.
Doctor, they're all the easy ones.
Oh. And it's still an A.
Won't stop us, Doctor.
Let's go.
Gamer. You fools must all have a death wish. I don't know why I like how he says that.
I thought I cut this out.
Uh-huh. You left like that's it. Dude, you're the most professional freaking person to work with on this channel. Now we're gonna have to see this again at the beginning of next part. Yeah, there he goes, quitting it. Didn't even add a fucking fade out. He's quitting the game entirely. Oh my gosh. And the black screen is just from the game not being captured anymore.
That's so funny.
Dude, you're the worst.